Hey guys, I thought I'd share an unboxing video to show a little bit of what's available from some of the precious metals distributors out there and to give some of my thoughts on stacking and financial preparedness, everyday carry, uh, financial preparedness. And so, if you will, if you're new here, leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment if you can below. I would appreciate any kind of inputs. Um, And yeah, I guess we'll start this off with a quote. It was J.P. Morgan that said, "Gold is money, and everything else is credit." And there's some truth to that, guys. Take that with a grain of salt. Let's see here. And if you like a giveaway and are new to precious metals or stacking, or if you find anything useful, stick around and we'll leave some information on how you can get hooked up with some freebies. Uh, yeah. Any of you guys out there looking for a great everyday carry multi-tool or pocket knife, I continue to lean on the Leatherman Wingman. It's got the pliers in case you need to cut fence or wire something up. It's got a little bit of serrated edge to the blade in case you need to cut through some joints or something. Uh, One of the cool things about it, this one's kind of stiff, but once you get it better worked, you can deploy the blade with a single finger when you need it. I'm right-handed, so if I need to get it out of my pocket, I can pull it out of the pocket, give it a little pinch, and use my leg to open it up with one hand. I know that doesn't sound really significant, but if you've ever come across a deer or some animal struggling in a fence and you need a pair of pliers immediately, or I don't really know, you'll know whenever you're there and you need a pair of pliers in the moment. But these are real grody because I need to clean them. I'm sorry, that's gross, but uh, this is the tool that can get it done. A Leatherman Wingman. It's a great addition to another, you know, everyday carry knife or like a neck knife. Because not one tool is best for everything. So, but if you guys are looking around for a good multi-tool or a knife, you can't go wrong with the Wingman. What's this? What's this? Oh, this is Apmex. Okay, here we go. I guess we're doing this kind of in reverse because I don't really know what's available or what's on top and what's on bottom. But I decided to do a little something different. I'm growing as a not just a stacker, as a guy. I've never really been interested in jewelry, but it finally has occurred to me the utility in having some jewelry, and these little earrings from Apmex just kind of spoke to me. I don't know. The pictures were really good. Let's see how they look. Ooh. Yep. That's some sterling silver with gold wrapped around Purdy dot. I don't think this lighting in here is doing the best of justice. It looks like this post is actually bent. Is Is it supposed to look like that? Ah, these do not look the quality that I had hoped. I don't know. Maybe the lighting's just not doing it justice in here. To be honest, guys, I don't even have my ears pierced, but it just seemed like I may be doing that in the near future. I've become attracted to black pearls, black diamonds, purdy dot, jade, just different stones, and so I thought I'd go turn a new page in stacking metal. You know, I'd like to have some jewelry that holds some value. God forbid I ever need to use it, but it would be cool to have some money that's not actually money. Messy. Alright, this will probably be from JM Bullion. You guys, if you've not ever bought from Apmex, APMEX, precious metals distributor, they are really good because they maintain a history of all your purchases and show you how much your portfolio grows. On each individual asset, you can really compare the price in as little as 3 to 6 months and see some really big surprises. Like, I was impressed. I had bought this uh, 5 gram platinum bullion, and it went from being 220 to upwards of, what was that, 280, 270, 280. It's gained $50 in like 9 months or something. All right, let's see. There. All right, got the Missouri bar right there. I'm a Missouri guy. I'm born and raised in the Ozarks. I love it here. If you guys have never been, it's something special. It's like going, you know, to its own special place. Let's see here. We got some. We got mountains, springs, Silver Dollar City, float trips, lakes. We got all the good stuff. All right, let's see. Looks like our Geiger bar. St. Goggin's silver round, Britannia 1 ounce round. Got a divisible quarter or 1 ounce can divide into quarter ounces. Who makes that? Silvertown? That's a good looking bar. Got a couple of these 10th ounce eagles, silver eagles. Quarter ounce walking liberty and a 1/2 ounce buffalo. Quarter ounce buffalo. Okay. set these coins free so they can breathe. Goodness. That way they can get some pretty tarnish developing on there. I like to save some of these keepers. You can put smaller divisible gold, and these are really good if you're carrying something like this with you and you need to share some of your gold or whatever it is that you're getting rid of, trading. You could just cut it in half and keep part of your gold in your with you, or whatever it is that you're parting with. Two of those? Just one. Okay. Oh no, don't clang the coins together. Shut up. It's just money. Oh, there goes all the value when you cut it out of the package. That's good. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. And that's our haul from JM Bullion. That's about 300 and some metal right there. Of course, Missouri bar is like that is close to $50, but I mean, if you needed to spin that to a fellow Missourian, this could get it done. You know, whatever it was to make the bet good, to make the trade good, a Missouri bar could seal the deal, or be all that you need to make that trade happen. Oh, that focus. Pretty little germanium mint bar. I think it'd be cool if they start making these in stackables. Wouldn't that be awesome? If Geiger and Germanium Mint took their bars to the next level and made them stackers. Alright. You guys, part of my philosophy in stacking is that it's not enough to just have the money metals. You gotta spend the money metals. We can't just save the precious, the gold and the silver. We have to put it to work. And so the money has to go full circle. It's the only way that the new gold standard is going to work, guys. And so whether you choose to use money metals or JM bullion or Apmex. It doesn't really matter. They all have their pros and their cons. You know, JM Bullion might give you a better deal whenever it comes time to sell some of your metal back into the system. You know, back in, so you can get some fiat. Uh, Apmex is going to have the best application. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can download that. SD Bullion is probably going to have the widest selection, you know, with the lowest prices. But that's not to say you can't go to like Money Metals and find some serious savings on a single coin or a single bar. You got to do your diligence and shop around, guys. Um, my name is Scott Barnett, and I'm from Mountain View, Missouri. And if you guys plan on purchasing some coinage, silver or gold, mention my name, mention where I'm from, that I'm from Mountain View, Missouri. If you purchase from Money Metals, and they will hook us both up with a free ounce and a free half ounce. And that's a great, free is always a great deal. So, again, these bags from Money Metals, these are the best. You know, look, those things are tough. It's really hard to, but you could do a lot with that. You can put foreign currencies in there. You could put snacks in there. You could put ammunition in that thing. It's that tough. But we'll stack this money in a purse and a wallet so that it can be spent when it's time to do that. Let's see here. Got another quote. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who earns it, he who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. Our good friend Einstein. Putting out some wise words. Let's see, this is all trash right here. Okay. I'll leave a few links in the description to some different wallets that may serve you well. If you guys are looking to evolve from the wallet that you have now, if maybe you have a bill holder that fold or a bill folder, if you're going to start carrying gold backs, it'd behoove you well to get a bill holder wallet, something that can hold the money in different compartment than your cash. And a step further than that would be to get one of these wallets that have a purse attached, like the hide and drink wallets on Amazon, or these big skinny wallets that have a coin purse attached. Those are also another great option. I picked this up recently at off Amazon there, and it's got really good compartments. It's kind of on the large side, but I mean, it could hold just about any kind of bill you could put in there. You could put some of those saddle blankets in there, not that anybody would. But it's got a lot of room. Let's see. Cash could go on one side and gold backs could go on the other. If you guys haven't had a chance to look at the gold backs, Wyoming. That's that pretty one. That's a South Dakota I like. Florida, Utah, Nevada. I really like the ones with the Native Americans. Those are my favorites. I can't wait till they do Missouri. I'm hoping. I've phoned in and emailed Goldbacks a few times already to motivate them to. Hopefully they'll use Osage Indians or Cherokee Indians for some of the Missouri Goldbacks representation. But yeah, guys, if if you've not got a wallet or a purse that is good for holding precious metals, the time to get one is now. There's several different hide and drink purses available. Uh, you know, some of them have easier access to the coins. Others will have zippers, while this one has a little spring clasp, I guess you call that. Anyways, yeah. So just thought I would, do an unboxing and just kind of do a call to action, guys. If you're stuck around this long, we gotta do our part for our own selves and for society. The fiat system is not going to continue depreciating away value. We gotta come up with a better way of doing things, and that may mean going down to the farmer's market and buying my beef locally, as opposed to going to Walmart and getting it. It just makes sense to be able to trade fiat for a money that's continuing to appreciate. I mean, we just broke a 13-year high on silver today, $37.50. So I mean, this thing is not going to stop. It's going to continue to climb, and before you know it, we'll be at 100, and then we'll be at $120 on the ounce. And so, do what you can to stack some real money in your portfolio, in your assets, and diversify. It's not enough to have one bank card. Don't get caught up relying upon a single bank card. I did that, and it was a mistake. It's good to have a backup, like maybe the Chime credit building debit card, or like the Wise multi-currency card that for whatever reason things happen. Your account gets hacked, you lose your debit card. Anything could happen, and so have a backup for your backup. Maybe have an extra wallet for your truck or whatever, or you can put one of those wallets on the back of your phone nowadays. You could carry a couple extra cards in there. I plan in the near future to make a video on everyday carry stuff that you should put in your wallet. Like I got a magnifying glass in here. This little sleeve right here could hold 120, couple $100, and you would just keep that money separate from other monies. And so in a future video, when I talk about everyday carried preparedness, I'll share some tips with you guys. Like you could put your checks in a 3x6 baggie, and several of these checks, as opposed to carrying an entire checkbook with you. And for whatever reason, if your card doesn't work, you may still be able to get the transaction taken care of if you can write a check on the spot. So look forward to that, guys. Making a everyday carry video, ways to beef up your wallet, ways to, you know, be more financially stable. I'm not the guy giving good financial advice. I'm the guy that's on a path learning things, to be honest, you know. I'm just sharing some of the things I've learned, and but I am by no means an expert or whatever, guys. I'm just kind of feeling my way through this thing. So, uh, with that, I guess I'll share another quote from our friend Warren Buffett. He said, "Don't do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." And you guys know he just recently retired. I mean, who didn't see that coming? You know, it's his turn to step down and move on. Let somebody else take the reins of that company. Which brings me to another point. If you guys don't have some digital assets, you know, now's the time. You could get you some today. You could download Robinhood. You could download Coinbase, and you could stack a little digital silver. You could invest in a company that you believe in. I mean, Bitcoin just climbed to 117. People, holy cow! You think this thing's gonna stop? This thing ain't gonna stop.